Mutual benefit and coexistence. Planning of Xinsheng Hall of Taipei International Flora Exposition and Park. There are some things that we address. Consider local weather, protect natural resource, use recycle energy, recycle material, reduce energy and water demand and carbon depletion, maintained and contracture management. Xinsheng Hall of Taipei International Flora Exposition 2010 is located in the Xinsheng Park of northern Taipei. The park is surrounded by Keelung River in the north, Jianguo Expressway in the east, and Xinsheng Expressway in the west. In addition to the flight path of Taipei Songshan Airport above, the urban edge spot is covered with noises and green plantation. Xinsheng Hall includes Pavilion of Dreams, Pavilion of Future, and Pavilion of Angel Life. The public facilities encompass entrance square, traffic transit stations, temporary toilets, and rest stations. With trees being the main body of the hall design, most of the old trees in the site have been preserved, including the old banyans managed by the park. The rest of the space was set for the building to integrate into the natural environment. Various physical elements such as site condition, daily sun path, prevailing wind, and solar radiation heat were taken into consideration. Hidden among the trees, the hall presents a faint sense of beauty on another level. The multi-laying greenery of the hall extends from the roof to the perpendicular walls. Greenery itself can beautify the environment, provide habitats to animals, and reduce the urban heat island effect and CO2 emission, as well as acquisition of indoor radiation heat. Permeable pavement was adopted on the floor of the landscape. The log stem and sand pavement on the entrance boulevard allow rainwater to penetrate the Earth's surface. Simple water treatment and storage facilities centralize collected rainwater into the recycling tank under the entrance boulevard, and then is extracted for watering the landscape in the park. Meanwhile, the rainwater from Taipei City is directed into wastewater purification in aggregates, where the aquatic flora absorbs the heavy metal in water and the gravel accelerates contamination precipitation. The water is therefore purified naturally. The 170-meter water purification way provides the courtyard of Xinsheng Third Hall with clean source of irrigation, nourishes various aquatic flora, and exhibit water recycling system. Intelligent energy saving system adjusts internal air conditioning by detecting external weather with central monitoring system. In addition to opening the windows for natural air circulation, the system is equipped with geothermal cooling system, fan and pad system, in and external shading system, and spray system in response to greenhouse requirement. These installations at different levels aim at saving energy and adjusting a comfortable environment in the building naturally. Roof membranes are made of a kind of copolymer synthesized by ethylene and tetrafluoroethylene, known as ETFE. It has an excellent weatherability, light transmission, almost transparent, dirt resistance, and introduces ultraviolet light needed for plants growing. The roof is a pneumatic die cushion composed of 3-layer ETFE membranes. We designed the outer layer membrane, coated with circular screens to improve thermal insulation. The middle and inner layer are transparent membranes. A movable in and external shading system set up with automatic light control. It can be adjusted at any time when the season and weather result in luminous intensity changes or when the crop changes, so that plants can grow under the best light conditions in the greenhouse. As far as renewable energy is concerned, solar panels with total electricity generation of 208 kilowatts were installed on top of the roof of Xinsheng Hall, according to sunshine angles and directions. A small wind power generator with total electricity generation of 1.6 kilowatts is also installed on the roof of the intercity transit in order to provide power for internal lighting. The entrance square is built with Japanese cedar from wood thinning operation in Taiwan, creating forest-like space for the waiting guests to convert their concrete jungle mood into preparation for the Flora Exposition. The adoption of Japanese cedar, bamboo, paper tubes from local Taiwan reduces carbon emission from processing and transportation, as well as excites local relevant sectors, appealing more people to attend the Flora Exposition. Reuse or recycling construction and demolition materials on site can reduce material hauling and disposal costs. During the Flora Expo, we reused the old memorial tower to support the temporary building structures. Furthermore, having in mind that green construction is the leading principle for this project, we were devoted to reduce pollution and negative impact on the community. Even collapsible construction is adopted for future reuse. All materials of the temporary hall can be collapsed and recycled for another occasion. What architectural professionals can do is to maintain or even improve the original environment with the budget of the exposition, providing more beautiful space for public activities in addition to the buildings. Environment evolves. All attempts of human beings to change the environment will be tested. The group of big trees, being aborigines of the site, has to stay and to be hosted. As guests, human beings should respect and make do with the existing environment during the festival. After the exposition, the guests return home, and the city lives on, continuing the evolution of life. Hope to see future and dream. Hope to realize the dream in the future.